Hey everyone, so in this video we'll cover these topics like union, group by having, exist, any, or. So see, union you already know. So if you're coming from mathematics, like if you obviously we did mathematics in our school, so at the time we know about sets, right? So there we understand what is union, what is intersection. So these concepts, right? It's the same thing applicable in SQL also. There is one operator which is known as union. So majorly it will perform actually to use to combine the data sets. Okay, combine the results like. You can see here, so there is one table, you have columns, and there is another table that is also have the same columns or same data type column. You want to combine, you want to get the entire data, so then in that case you can use this union operator. So we'll see some examples so that you can understand. So majorly you have to remember one thing. So if you want to perform union operators, you need two things. One is you need minimum two tables. Okay, that is one first point. And after that, so it must have the similar data type. Okay, you can't perform, suppose one column data is like a string, then you can't perform a union operator with another column of int, right? So you can't do that. So you can't perform any union operators between string and int, right? So in the same way, so if you want to use this union, you have to understand like whatever columns you are using, that column have the same data type. So that is another thing. Another one, we'll see this example so that you can understand the syntax is this. You can select whatever columns you want to do from table one, and also you have to use this keyword union, and after that select whatever you can use some conditions from table two. So okay, so that's how it will work. So you can see this example. You can see this example, select city from customers, union select city from suppliers. There are two tables, right? One is customers, there is another table is suppliers, and there they want to perform this union operator for a city. So city is present in the column, one of the column in both the tables. And one point is like see, customer table have 1 2 3 4 7 columns, and suppliers also 7 columns. Then only you can perform this union operators. You can see here the must have they given the condition like same number of columns. So if you want to perform this union operator, you have to know like both the tables must have same number of columns. Okay, that is one major important point you have to remember. We'll see this, try it ourselves, then we'll understand. Okay, so we already know order by. Order by means what it will do. It will do it in ascending order. If you won't perform, if you won't give anything, means if you give a descending, then it will perform in the reverse order, like big to small. Okay, so what they are doing? So select a city. So there are city column in the customers, and also there is a suppliers call. City column in the suppliers. They want to union all these things like cities. They want to know the what are the complete cities we have. So and after that they did this operation which is known as order by, so that they can get the sequence in the ascending order, like big small to big. So, okay, that is what they done here. So this is the purpose of this union. Actually the union is to combine. Okay. Same thing you can see here. You can see this example also. They given the condition also, city and country. They clearly mention the country name as Germany, and after that they perform this union operator. And from these suppliers also they are giving the same city and country, and they given the condition. So after that they got the results like this. What are the cities in this particular first table, and after that they are what are the cities and country from the second table. So in that way they're performing. They got the results. So that's how this union operators will work. Union all the same thing. You can use this alias function. You can do some manipulations like this. You can just click on try it yourself, you'll get to know. So group by already covered in the earlier sessions. So majorly it will group the so values based on, you can perform some aggregate functions like count, min, max, or group by is like it will sort in the, I won't say sort, it will group on a specific data, common data in a certain format. After that you can do some order by operations like ascending or descending. So these things you can perform. So we already covered this group by, so you can refer that to the. And after that having is one more important thing. So instead of giving this where condition. So sometimes if you want to perform some conditions on aggregate functions like min max, so these you can't use this where condition, right? So then obviously you have to you use this having is nothing but a condition. So you can't perform this where operator, right? So where you can't use for this condition purpose in terms of this grouping cases. So then in that case, or whenever you're dealing with this aggregate functions, you can't use this where. So in that case, what you can do, you can perform this, you can use this having keyword. So based on that, you can perform some conditions. Ultimately, remember one thing, having is majorly used for condition purpose. So okay, so you can do these operations, and you can just after that you are grouping by country. So see this example, what they want. They want the customer ID count and the country from the customers, and they're grouping based on the country. So there is one table which is known as customers. From that customers table, they want the country and the country count. So let's customer table have many countries like India is there, Pakistan is there, so Dubai. So these kind of countries are there in this particular customer table. So from that customer table, so they want the country and the count of that country. How many countries are there? How many countries are there with that particular name? So that data they are checking, and also here they are performing some condition like, so if the country count is greater than 5, then only I want, otherwise I don't want that data. So and also they want this in the descending order. You can see that the total 5 records are there. So from that entire customer data set, you can see here number of 91 records are there. Out of those 91 records, they are getting this country, and after that how many times that was particular country is mentioned in the data set. So that that they are getting, that data they are extracting, and also they are doing in a descending order. So that means you will get the, in terms of alphabetical, you will get this in a reverse, like, so majorly they're basically doing descending order based on this count, like customer ID. So that means big to small. So that's why you got 13 and 11 and 11 and 9 and 7. So that's how this will work. Yeah. So exist means exist is like a true operator. Okay, so is easier to test actually. So it gives some conditions. If this entire condition is true or false, based on that this will be executed, the below the above lines will be executed, and you'll get the results. So you can see here, so from the supplier table they are selecting the supplier name, and based on what, so based on this particular condition, only if this condition is satisfied, then this will execute, otherwise it won't execute. So you can click on try it yourself. You can click on this. Okay, see what they're doing basically, product name from products where product was, and also price is less than 20 from this products table. So they're majorly getting this product's name, and also they're checking one condition, the price is less than 20, then this become true. Then from that, if the condition is satisfied, then the supplier name will become. Okay, so this how this concept works. Ultimately this entire thing will return true or false. It will give only boolean. So then if it is true, then this will execute and it will return one by one. You consider it's in a kind of a for loop. Okay, so it will iterate each one, and at the same time whatever condition is satisfying, that data you are getting. So yeah, I hope you got the clarity in this exists. Okay guys, like we cover group by and having an exist. We'll cover the next things in the next tutorials. Okay. Yeah.